Welcome, everyone, to Weekend Escapades. We are in Frisco, Utah, Ghost Town, an old mining community. About 15 miles west of the small town of Milford exist the remains of a once wild and wildly profitable mining community. Named after the San Francisco Mountains, it is a beautiful location. From 1875, when Frisco was known as having some of the purest silver discovered in the area. The town was bustling with 6,000 people, 23 saloons, hotels, gambling halls, post office, and a red light district, and the reputation as the wildest town in the Great Basin. As you walk around Old Frisco, you'll see many foundations left from the buildings. No wood structures exist except for one little rooftop that covers part of the old mining material that was there, or mining area. When you're in the old ghost town of Frisco, there's no placards or informational pieces to show you what the remains are. So all we had was a few old photos that we showed there that we found. These buildings look like they were built quite sound, but the walls, as you can see, are starting to change angle and look like they're going to fall within the next couple of years. As amazing and active as Frisco was, it is now a ghost town. Charcoal kilns and dilapidated buildings, rusted mining equipment is thrown about the property everywhere. But it is still an amazing sight to see. And when you look at this and realize how active it was, it truly is an Old West ghost town. A lot of the old equipment that's on the property is thrown about amongst some of the building pieces that are left here and the remnants. Look like part of a furnace, as it looked like a metal piece with furnace brick in it. And these look like some kind of burners that were thrown on the property as well. Very, very heavy metal. And also an old, what looks like a mechanical shaker table. Best I can tell, looks like these tracks moved back and forth to probably separate some of the dirt and ore. That would be my guess. If you know, please comment below, because again, I don't know that much about mining. But just take a look at all this heavy equipment. One thing for sure is that by 1885, over $60 million in zinc, copper, lead, silver, and gold had been hauled away from Frisco by mule train and the old Utah Southern Railroad. On February 12th of 1885, as a result of greedy mine owners taking out too much ore while not adequately timbering the works, an enormous cave-in destroyed the mine. The mine did reopen and start to produce again a year later, but never did produce at the level that it had before. This was the beginning of the ghost town. It's quite a walk from the buildings where you drive in to the charcoal kilns that you'll see here. There are 5 beehive-style charcoal kilns, and these are absolutely amazing to look at. This is some heavy stonework. These are about, it appears, 40 feet high. Some of these are caving in, but the one that we're walking into here is complete. And this stonework is very intricate, as all the different shapes, but they all fit together. And a couple of them have fallen in. So you want to be careful if you go into these because you never know when something's going to fall, and it would not be good. All I can say is one of my favorite parts of walking around Frisco were to see these charcoal kilns. These are very large and impressive. We could not get close to the actual mines as they were off in the distance, and I was told that they're starting to rework them. And when you see a sign that says danger, watch out for gas and giant holes in the ground that you could fall into, you need to take it serious in a mining community. And here's that sign I'm talking about. It looked pretty serious to me. Here's a couple of old photos that show the mine area, the buildings that they had around the mine or the holes in the mountain. And this is another area of the mining. This is a more recent photo, of course, many, many years ago, but still more recent than most. Frisco was truly a Wild West town. It was said that a martial lawman was hired from Pioche, Nevada. It was given free rein to clean up the town. He wasn't going to build a jail, and he was not going to make arrests. There were two choices: leave town or get shot. We enjoyed our stay in Frisco. It is a great mining community and ghost town. And until our next adventure, goodbye from Weekend Escapades.